What is up, guys? NSLover321 here, back again with another review. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a review of the Atlas Gp38 Norfolk Southern road number 5620. I wanted to do a review on this locomotive. This will be my second review on the channel. Wanted to do a review of this particular locomotive because like I said on the first review of the Atlas C&W car, looked this up because I wanted to get more information on this locomotive, and did not find a review of this particular model. There's reviews of the first responders GP38s. Problem of it is that I've seen a lot of overviews and a lot of run-bys of it. I haven't really seen a really in-depth review. So I said, well, I'll just go ahead and do a review on this. And plus, with this road number, I haven't been able to find a locomotive in just a regular paint scheme with this in-depth review. So I figured I'd just go ahead and give an in-depth review of it. So like I said, this is the Atlas GP38. Now, the weird thing about this, if you guys put it in the comments below, that'd be great. On the box, it says GP38, but on the locomotive here, like right here in small lettering, right there, it's a GP38-2. So I don't really know what kind of a particular locomotive this is, what make it is, but I do notice that the back of the catwalk is a little bit shorter on the GP38, so I don't know what really it is. I don't know if it's a 38 or 38-2. So if you guys can put that in the, specify that in the comments below, that'd be great. But anyway, MSRP on this locomotive is 120, as you guys can see right here. But however, I bought this from a train show back in April, and I got the guy down to 109, brand new. By the way, this is the DC version. However, I have managed to put a decoder in it. It's got a Bachmann decoder. It doesn't. I wanted to put a Digitrax one in here, but I put it in the put the Bachmann one in here because I think it runs great with this Erie engine I have over there. But that's another different story. But yeah, but you can manage to find these locomotives in a different price range on eBay. I've seen one as low as like 109, but I paid 109 for mine just without tax. So I found them with like free shipping and stuff. So I mean, you know, you can find these definitely cheaper on the internet or something, or even in your local hobby shop retailers. But anyways, we're getting into the unboxing, and this is actually one of the newer runs of these locomotives. As you guys can see, it's the Atlas Silver series, which is their best line of series of locomotives and freight cars. The Silver series, which is a great series. It's one of the newer versions. You see, it's just got the regular just slide off here. So yeah, inside of the packaging here, you will get your product and warranty registration, your product and warranty registration card, all that jazz. You will get the information. You will get the information on the warranty. Kind of just pause that if you want to see anything particular, and you will also get the parts diagram, which is great if you have any any issues with any of your parts break, or if you wanted to order replacement parts. This is a very great tool to have the parts diagram, and then on the back here it just shows all the other parts that come with the locomotive. But anyhow, we're gonna get on to the actual locomotive. As I said, this is one of the newer runs, so it actually has the screws in place right down through here, 1 and 2, which is great because it's held in place better. And plus, if you guys have any of the newer Intermountain runs, they also have that same setup, which is nice. I like that it holds the locomotive in there great. So yeah, you can just see here it is held in by these 2 screws. So I will get right back to you guys when I have the screws taken out. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, so I got it out of the 2 screws. Like I said, just 2 screws underneath and holding it in, and the engine will just easily remove just like that. And then you have your black body, which right here that holds this holds it all in right here, and then you have your came out of focus there. And then you have the white plasticing, which is right here. So let me go ahead and put this all back together here. Let's see here. I don't want to break any nice detail parts off of this locomotive. And just put everything back together like so. Just put the box all back together like this. And put that to the side. So let's just get that on there and put this to the side. Alright, now we're moving on to the great deal of the review, and this is the locomotive. So this locomotive is a very nice locomotive. Like I said, the Gp38 has great detail on it. Personally, I love the detail on this locomotive. Very nice. Camera came back out of focus. There we go. So starting off the front of the locomotive here, zoom in a little bit. You've got your plow right here, your MU hoses, which are come unpainted. If you want, you can paint those yourself. You see they're just standard black on both sides, as you can see here. This is not the original coupler that came with the locomotive. Actually, when I was taking it apart, put the decoder in, this coupler actually broke. So this is not the standard coupler that came on it, but the regular coupler is on the back. You've got your nicely done handrails right here, which are they're kind of brittle, but they're nicer brittle handrails, nicer ones that I've seen personally, which I think are really nice touch. They don't really bend as easily. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. They don't really bend as easily like some of the other runs like I've seen. They don't just bend like some other locomotive handrails that aren't really flimsy. You've got your MU cable connector thing right here. I think that's what that's called. I'm not really sure what that's called. I know what that is. I know I've seen it before, but I really don't know what it is. But and then you've also got this little flip out thing, which I don't know what that's called. But anyway, moving up to the top, you got your lighted up number boards, which are really nice, clear white LEDs, which are nice. You got your headlight right here. You got your horse head, your simply applied grab irons here, and you've got your molded on red lights here, which are not functional, but they are molded there. And like I said, you got the simply applied grab irons right there. And then you coming up to the top again, you've got your windshield wipers on both sides of the locomotive. They are silver. If you can see right here, this little black thing, which you can't see in the camera, this is the sand filler hatch. Moving on to the side of the locomotive, you got your 5620 GP38-2. As you guys can see, my cab is bent up a little bit. I have to push that back down. You've got your ice skate antennas, which are right here. You've got move it down just a little bit here. You've got your windshield wipers again on the back of the back lights here, or I'm sorry, the back windows. Excuse me. You've got your windshield or your windshades, which do come separate from which don't come attached. You have to assemble those yourself. Moving down, you've got your dynamic brake housing, which is actually back here. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself here. This actually, for this locomotive, I was a little shocked when I actually bought this because for an engine this nice from Atlas, personally, I think I will say this, that this is a really nice locomotive from Atlas. However, I was a little shocked because if you can see clearly up here, I don't really know if you guys can see it or not, but like up through here and up through here, none of this is see-through, which really shocked me because you know, this is one of their nicer locomotives, but I'm a little shocked that these weren't see-through. Not even right here in the fan and exhaust area. So I was like, wow, that's, you know, very shocking. But you know, it's still a nice locomotive either way, so I'm not going to complain too much. But anyway, you're moving down here. You got your tank right here. You've got your emergency stop button right here. You've got your other red switch and another red dot on the tank. I don't know what these two are, but I know this is the emergency switch. And then you got some little writing right up in there. Let's see if I can focus in on it. I don't know what that says, but you got some writing right up and through there. Moving down more, you've got your handrails again. Like I said, they're brittle, but they're not too flimsy, which is nice. You got your trucks right here, which don't have a lot of detail on them, but that is fine with me. They don't have a lot of detail, but that's okay. Don't have a lot of brake line detail. And then moving down to the back, you got your step stools, which are see-through, which is kind of hard to pick up on here. Okay, there you go. See, the stairs are see-through, which is a nice touch. I do like that. The Locomotive, it does have see-through walkways. Moving to the back here, again, you've got your separately applied grab irons going up to the top of the Locomotive. You got your lighted up these number boards aren't lit up. Just the headlight is, not these number boards, but the front ones are lit up. I will show that in a run by the Locomotive later in the video. Same thing, you got your MU attachment point right here. Got your MU hoses and cable. You got your MU hoses and you got your MU cable right here. And this is the original coupler that came with the Locomotive. I do not like Atlas couplers personally. I prefer KDs, but I just didn't have any at the time, so I don't like their couplers. They're not, you know, very not very nice. They kind of break easily and they bust open really easily, which are just really not good. But anyway, moving on to the other side of the Locomotive, you've got your safety stickers right here, your safety maintenance stickers, which can be visible. However, my camera isn't really picking it up. Whatever that says right there, I don't know what that says. That's one right there. It says, actually, I can't see that with the naked eye. Something plate, I don't really know. But you got your 3 safety stickers, which are one right here, and right here. Also, you've got some more safety stickers up here. The 2 white ones right here moving down. You got some more stickers. More stickers are actually kind of just going down the Locomotive. And then there's one right here on the emergency door. Same thing here on the tank. Not too much really different on this side of the Locomotive, but got your same thing, the red button and the emergency stop switch right here, and then the same thing, I don't know what that thing is. And then also you've got some tank detail right here, 2 lines. I don't know what they are, but you do got the 2 lines right there, as you can see right there. And then same thing, another ice skating antenna. And then we got some other separately applied grab irons, one right here, one right here, and then another, like I said, another safety sticker right there. And then, like again, there is see-through walkways going all the way around the Locomotive, as you can see, going all the way around, which is really nice. Moving on to the top of the Locomotive, we'll just sit this down here. I'll just spin it, just sit it down. Starting from the front, you've got your GPS, let's see here, your GPS dome right here, which is really nice, or your AC conditioner unit, or your GPS dome. I really like this. This is a really nice painted. It's really nice one I've seen on a lot of models recently. You've got your, I don't know what this unit is. It's some kind of fan area. I do apologize. I do not know what that is off the top of my head. But you've got your puller off, because you can pull this off, I guess, on the real version of the Locomotive, because you can see the grabs things right here, which is really nice. Moving down, you got your see-through fans, which is really nice. That's really nice on the Locomotive, see-through fans, and I think they are movable, as you can see. If you blow on them, they will actually move. You got your 4 exhaust units, or your exhaust stacks on here. You got your horn. I don't know what horn this is, but I don't know what horn that is. But one thing to point out on this Locomotive, and I don't know if this was a Atlas error or not. I don't know if they did this on accident or on purpose or what. But as you can see here, this part right here is detachable. It does come off to access the board. But it's like, if the way the horn is adjusted on here, it's this horn right here is pointed up too far to the actual piece where it disconnects. So actually, as you guys can see, mine's bent up, because I actually took this off and I actually bent this horn up, which is not really nice. I don't know if Atlas intended to do that, put it up too far. I think personally it should be moved back here. I think I'll have it moved back there eventually. I don't know if they accidentally did that or not, but I don't really like that. You know, just one thing to point out, if you guys are looking to buy this model, of GP38s, they have the horns up too far. At least for this horn, it is. It's way too far up. And then if you want to pull this off, you'll intentionally bend it up or possibly break it, which will not be a great, which will not be very pretty. But yeah, anyways, moving farther down, you've got your two fans. The same thing, two fans for the radiator, and they, like I said, they do move. As you see, by hitting on them, they do move. Moving on to the bottom, this is where the two holes are for the screws to hold it into the actual plastic packaging covers, which is right here. And then just got some, this is just the underbody, you know, the wheels, and the wheels right here. And that's about it for the that is about it for that. So now we're going to get on to the run by of the locomotive. So I will put it up onto the layout, turn on the system, and show you guys what this locomotive does. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now we're going to get ready and do the run by of the actual locomotive. So now I am using the Digitrax Digitrax system. I am on the DCS 240. I do run the DT500D dual duplex equipped controllers, or the actual Digitrax command controllers. This unit is programmed. It's just DC, but it does have, and however this is just DCC, no sound. So I just have just a standard Bachmann decoder in it to match up with this Erie engine over here. So what I'm going to actually do is actually apply track power. It's going to be a little loud down here because all the other locomotives are on in the sound, but I will show you a run by of the unit and how smooth it runs and everything. So when I fire up, it will be a little loud, but just to note, this engine is the non-sound version, just DCC. So I'm going to go ahead and apply track power now, and start off by turning on the locomotive's headlight and number board. So here we go. So as you can see, there is a lot of noise on the side here, but I will hit 0 is for the headlights, and number boards automatically come on. So if I apply that now, you do see the number boards do come on, and so it does the headlight. We are going to go ahead and move it to speed step number 1, and this engine is very, very smooth running. It's really nice how smooth it is. So I'm going to go ahead and move it up to speed step number 1. Oh, it actually does not go on speed step number 1. I do apologize. This is the Bachmann version, so I'm going to bump it up a little here. This is 8. This usually is a little bit slower, but as you can see, no really hesitation. It's very, very smooth running. As you can see, go ahead and follow it here. Very smooth running, very quiet locomotive, as you can hear. You can hear just the motor just a tad bit, but that is fine with me. Now, like I said, I don't want to say that the number boards are lit up. I don't remember actually or not, but we will find out. Okay, so I'm sorry, the number boards do light up, and the headlights. So we're going to go ahead and reverse it here. See, very smooth, very quiet. You can hear the motor just a tad bit, but that is fine. So, but other than that, this does conclude the review of the Atlas GP38 Norfolk Southern unit. My final rating on this unit is I will give it a 8 out of 10 because it personally, in my opinion, the engine, especially on Atlas's Silver Series line, a unit this nice shouldn't have no see-through grill work, in my opinion, just because, you know, all the other detail parts that they included on this locomotive, you would think that it would, you know, have some kind of other nicer, finer detail as opposed to the see-through grill work. But not saying that this is not a good detail locomotive. It is highly detailed, has a lot of detail in it. So I do recommend people to buy this. Like I said, MSRP is $120.99, but you can get it cheaper in your other local dealers, and plus, especially online. So yeah, guys, that does conclude the review of this unit. Remember to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.